Lexus LS 500 hours review, hybrid luxo saloon tested. What's the elevator pitch? Let's boil Lexus down to one word: different. In a market dominated by the Mercedes S-Class, successfully disrupted by the Tesla Model S, and populated by heavy hitters like the BMW 7 Series, Jaguar XJ and Porsche Panamera, you can't be backwards about coming forwards. The new LS 500 hours refines Lexus' aesthetic willfulness. There are 5,000 separate elements in the spindle grille, and revels in the fact that this is a defiantly Japanese product. Brave design is how Lexus itself describes one of its USPs, though that's an adjective that can cut both ways depending on emphasis. Close to 30 years since the original LS 400 gave the Germans the willies, Chief Engineer Toshio Asahi notes that luxury is now about experiences rather than possessing luxury items, so Lexus has shifted from being a luxury car brand to a lifestyle brand that offers amazing experiences. Lexus doesn't have customers, it has experiential masters. Does it indeed? It would appear that even the most honorable Japanese automotive engineers now speak fluent marketing babble. Needless to say, the L style of the average LS experiential master is an enviable one of artful daily innovation, financial guile, and general self-improvement. Love those guys. But at least the new car is suffused with the sort of thinking they don't bother with so much in Stuttgart. Omitnashi, for example, which anticipates the customer's needs before they've even arisen, and elevates hospitality to an art form. Autokumi, Lexus in-house artisans who have a minimum of 25 years training before being let loose on the LS's interior accoutrements, and who have their eyes tested every 4 months lest a stitch or seam goes awry. No pressure here. We've come a long way since the days when you got a slab of wood applique and a push-button FM radio on your Ford Granada gear. The LS 500h's interior certainly looks pretty cool. Does it work? Mostly, yes. When it comes to differentiation, Lexus definitely walks the walk as well talking the talk. There's detail, quality of execution, and imagination here to rival Rolls-Royce's exquisite new Phantom. Lexus has even managed to invigorate the interior real estate where door meets dashboard, creating a sense of flow that's heightened by the ambient lighting, inspired by traditional Japanese andan lanterns, and the floating armrests. The top-spec Premier version can be ordered with kiriko glasswork for extra dazzle. In both senses, it's a £7,600 option, and hand-pleated inlays in the door panels that reference the origami tradition. Props for giving it a go, although the effect is more Kowloon knockoff tailor than Cotton Club zoot suit. There's a new, smaller diameter steering wheel whose profile varies around the circumference for satisfying tactility. Slender rotary heating dials and a beautiful power on, off and volume knob confirm that some things are simply better analog. Again, similar to the Phantom. Or, say, the damned new Rose on 7-inch vinyl. They'll also probably still be working in 2037, while the rest of it has gone on the blink. You may have a point. On which note, the LS 500 has an Optitron main instrument display, whose 8 inches TFT screen mimics the physical bezel seen in the LFA. The 12.3 inches central infotainment is navigated via touch control whose haptic is much less hyperactive than on previous outings. The screen graphics themselves are a little low-rent, though, and at odds with the striking cinematic sweep of the cockpit.